Alright guys, so I ran into an issue yesterday. Let me explain real quick. So yesterday I ran into an issue where this switch, the ignition switch, right there, there's some studs. I took off some studs that go there, up here, and down here. Because this right here is a different setup from the 05. So like right here, the other one goes way deeper and the hole's way bigger. So what now I'm gonna have to do is that this ignition switch has to go right at this edge, has somehow has to stay right around this area right here. Can't go past this. Right here, let me show you. Here's one of the original screws that went in there. This thing would go in here, and this thing would stay right here like this. This right here. So you see that little edge right here? This thing would have to be popping out for this dash to mount all the way flush. So then that switch would be popping out too much. That's not what I need. What I need is for this to be almost as flush as this right here. Okay, so on the original one, technically, this is what I'm trying to explain here. On the original one, see that big old hole for that switch? It has a whole finger width. The other one only has like maybe half a finger width or less. But you see the whole setup? It's different. So that's what I'm trying to modify and make it work. So what I did was bought these extra nuts and bolts, these long ones. I got different sizes. So this is what my plan is. Have these bolts all the way in like that. Put a what's it called? A nut all the way here just to hold this in place. Once it's held in place, I could like put two other nuts to act as a spacer for here, and then last feed it through one of the holes there, or make my own holes and have it stable in its own position without me having to cut that even more, make it, I don't know. Let me finish the setup and then I'll show you how it looks after it's done, to kind of show what my plan is and how to make it work, and then see if it works. So I went ahead and modified it. I'm gonna show you how it looks. So here's my setup right here, as you can see. So it just consists of longer bolts, some that kind of pass out just a little, and then these things is like coilovers. When you just coilovers, they will just lock to each other, so it won't move now. Same with this side, same down here. So now, if I go put this through the back, it should kind of work out. I still need to put the big old sensor, key receiver, whatever it is. But like I'm gonna make it go through there and through the top right there, kind of like that. So see, now from what I see now, I have some room to play with to make so it has to be more angled. That's what I'm gonna be doing. With that sensor in the back, this other one, I'm about to make it fit through there. So I gotta make sure I aim it with this receiver in there, just to make sure everything fits properly. But that's my goal, is little by little fix it up and adjust it accordingly for it to go through there. If anything, I might have to switch up to smaller or shorter ones, because I think that's gonna be too long. So that thing's just gonna be popping out too much from what I'm looking at right here. Yeah, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Alrighty, so I put it on already. I kind of retrofitted it. It's a little off. This just needs to move slightly down this way, but just a little adjustment. All I really have to do now, see, so that's the setup how it looks like right now without that cover. So without the cover, that's how it looks like that. What I'm trying to see is if there's any play that it can kind of. So all I really have to do, if I really wanted to go just down a little, is move that hole up here just a little this way too. I just gotta open it just a little bigger, just I could bolt it down and I should be good. So from here, that hole, you just gotta go maybe just 1 hour before at a clock, 12 o'clock, maybe at 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock is where you want to drill the hole, right next to it, a little right above it, like that. So there's really no need to make this hole right here. Yeah, that was my dumb fault, but whatever, because now you can't really say where it's centered. If you keep that hole, you kind of see where the center is. So I'd recommend keeping the hole the way it was, and then so you can find the center for it. So recap, all I'm gonna do is adjust that little switch, put everything back on, the gauge bezel, the instrument cluster bezel, put it on, put on the radio, reconnect everything, and then I'm gonna move on to the center console. All right, well, I fixed it. You need just a little more, but I mean, I got my key. I mean, it fits. I could turn it. I really hope I didn't mess it up when I cut too much of it. But I mean, it works. I'm kind of excited now. That was the most disturbing part, was that now all I gotta do now is make a hole for this clip where the center console fit. To that, everything should just bolts right up. Something I did forget to mention is after you put that there, right here, there's the receiver I kind of destroyed. But this receiver has that plastic, so I just cut it off. I wouldn't cut it off too much because you still have some play in there. I just cut off the tab that goes from here to there. That's it. I wouldn't cut no more because I don't know if I damaged it or not. But when I turn it on, we'll find out if I did or not. So. I just ran into another problem, man. Oh my gosh, it sucks. This just turned into a freaking nightmare, man. We ran into a problem where this whole plastic is in the way. So apparently the issue. That's how it goes with any car. But that's all for a radio. So the radio thing doesn't work, but it won't fit because these plastics are in the way. The next day, this thing is longer than I expected. But using a jumbo kit, this right here, I'm gonna start jumbling out this thing, melting it, so it could be flat as this right here. As you can see, I'm gonna make it flat like this, so they won't have these hills right here, these bumps. Here we go. You might wanna put a vacuum cleaner, but I'm already tired and I wanna get this done and over with. I gotta take the back. I'm gonna go get the vacuum. It's gonna smell a lot. Well, I got everything to fit. There you go. I'm gonna put the center console. We'll be good to go. I'm just gonna start putting everything back up. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this, since I'm swapping out the dash, the 300s had come with that light for the cup holder. And it has those two prongs, which is gonna be power and the ground. That's the clip for it. So it has an orange with like a blue-gray, or like orange with gray stripe with a black wire. That routes back here and it has this connection. My car only comes with the cigarette lighter connection. So meaning, I need to somehow cut the one I have in my car, make it retrofit with this one, which came off of this Chrysler. Meaning, I have to cut this off right here. This connection, yep. I know as scary as it may sound. I'm gonna cut this off. And all it's gonna be using, the orange, black, those three, orange, black, and red. And what I noticed was on my other car, my car has a little light right here for the shifter. It has a light and it's an orange, it's that same color, orange with gray wire. So what I'm thinking is cut this and yeah, making it fit just like that. I went ahead and took off the connection. So the only wires we're gonna be using is that, or dark blue and red, orange with silver, and black. So the only ones we're not gonna use is the green with black and red with orange. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut those off. Like that. Now we solder these over here. So this is the wire I was talking about. This is for the cigarette lighter. This one goes to the cigarette lighter. And this one goes to that little light right here. That goes there to the little light that goes for the PRND. So all I gotta do is take this off and tap into that orange with silver wire and run it to this one right here. So I just tapped into it. I didn't want to solder just because in case I ever, plus this is not going to get wet and corroded, so I just left it there like that. I just tapped into that and I soldered all these together to extend the wire. So now I have the factory plug. So it's going to plug into the center console, and then every time I turn on the lights, these should turn on if the bulb's working, and the cup holder lights. So now I should have an updated look on this car, so I'm glad about that. There you go. Just took all this in here. Now we'll go get that center console. I ran into a problem where this little nipple from the 08 Plus center consoles have this thing to align it through the hole. To align it to this hole right here, that big hole. But when I try to mount it to where these screws line up, that little thing is nipple is somewhere over here. So I'm gonna cut that off, and then everything should fit after that. It's just for alignment, but I don't need that. The screw should hold it down. That's it, ground it down. Should be good to go now. Alright, so I just finished center console. So it's on there. And then now let's go put on the connection for the cup holders, the center bezel with the cover. It should be good to go after that. Put this here. Yeah, alright. Honestly, I'm freaking tired. I feel like quitting, but I'm almost done. I just hope that key switch did not mess up when I trembled it out. Sadly, I did not take it before. I should have, but oh well. I'll probably get one off Google or somewhere from when we filmed it. It'll show it. I don't know.
My brother's here, by the way.
So I'm here. I came from work. Apparently, he has some issues with that, which is what did you call it? The shifter thing. It's not fitting properly. But other than that, right now I'm working on. Apparently, the car came with a wire for the glove box light. His originally didn't have one. So we took this off the Chrysler, direct Chrysler, and then
Fun fact, the Dodges have that wire, it's just not.
yeah, the wire's there, it's just there's no glove box light or switch for connected to it.
Originally, if you get the dash and it doesn't have the cutout, you're gonna have to make a cutout. You're gonna literally, best thing to do is check the size, make sure those 3 clips, 2 on one side, one.
So you actually did cut it.
Yeah. Make sure you have the lipo pointing that way. Ta-da! And I just gotta put the glove box in and it should be set this side. Look at you, Mr. Ricer. Oh! Cooks like a mat.
Bro, I did a good job in wrapping this. I ain't going, you know? Woo!
By the way, guys, look at the chrome bezel.
Look at this. Check it out, watch. Alright guys, so this is the shifter part I was dealing with. This whole thing is not, I mean, you can see the whole big old gap. 300 is actually kind of curved. And then my brother pointed this out when he went to the junkyard. Look at this garbage. He didn't even bother looking for a good one. Look,
They were all broken.
the event has no chrome piece, man.
They were all broken.
Bro,
It's a junkyard for a reason. It's a junkyard for a reason. It's a junkyard for a reason.
but
all junk.
that looks ugly.
Paint it.
Okay, shut up. Earlier I was saying something about me replacing that turn signal switch before.
Face. People don't want to see mechanics. They want to see your ugly, hideous face.
My brother says that to put it into my face. Is it good?
Oh, you can see the boogers.
Let's get serious.
On this famous
Freaking Betty.
Leave him alone.
Alright guys, well I'm gonna finish everything up. Alright bro. Folks, okay, I look so dark. Alright brothers.
Oh, I need to hit the gym. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look, y'all might need a breaker bar too. If you're weak like this.
Oh, do you need a breaker bar for these?
You woman.
That should be good.
I think you need a torque wrench.
I know, but
You probably overtimed that.
alright, so my battery died on the camera, so I ran ahead and installed the steering wheel. What I'm scared of is when I turn this on, I don't want the airbag exploding or anything. I don't know if it's even gonna read it. Radio's on. Check engine light is flashing, I don't know why. But just because of that key. Oh no, 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 no. Here we go. Ooh, back up. Miguel. What? My receiver. I did damage it. My car just shut off. So guys, I basically broke my receiver.
GPS connected.
I'm pretty sure I broke my receiver. Because honestly, nothing got switched around, nothing. Everything's kept OEM. Yeah. I destroyed my receiver. I gotta order another one now. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, this is just a big old fail. It like won't turn on. Or it won't stay on. It's that receiver I broke. I broke it. All because of that ignition switch, man. All because of that one ignition switch, man.